of the biggest parts of any game is balance. Balance makes it so that what you're doing feels meaningful, like you're always working towards something, even with obstacles in your path. The good with the bad, the pros with the cons. Frankly, a game without balance will either make you feel like you're wasting your time not doing one specific thing, or make you feel like quitting altogether. Derpy is one of the most coveted mayors in all of Skyblock, giving amazing perks like double minion output, resulting in more profit and 50% more skill experience to help boost up your profile. Derpy sounds awesome, right? He is, but remember the little preamble that I did in the beginning? Yeah. The whole time Mayor Derpy is in office, the auction house will be shut down. If you haven't played Skyblock before, that's a pretty big con. To the point where a lot of players would just refuse to play the game whenever this perk is active. But as the true Skyblock player that I am in need of some skill XP, so let's do this. Before we get started, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'm trying to hit maybe 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Not sure if I can pull it off, but hey, a man can dream. So my lowest leveled skills are probably going to be fishing and foraging. And I imagine this will be most people's lowest skills as well. Reason being, they're pretty boring. You could say the same thing about farming honestly, but fishing and foraging have the right amount of tediousness for it to be really annoying. It's like watching paint dry, but every couple of seconds you have to press a specific button in order for the paint to continue to dry. At least with farming you can just press 2 buttons and be done with it, you know? I don't get why fishing and foraging skills are so annoying to level up. Like, come on admins, what the Foraging is one of those skills that players usually avoid, because if I'm being honest, it's kinda toxic. So how most people do it is they go to the foraging islands and pick whichever wood isn't that contested, and just start grinding out. Dark oak wood is probably gonna be ideal and most efficient, but efficiency always comes with competition. So watch out for other nerds in the lobby trying to do the same thing you're doing. I think my setup will be like young dragon armor with ocelot pet for more foraging EXP. There is a rod swap method with a monkey pet, but I'm not nerdy enough to do that. And of course a tree capitator with appropriate enchants. So let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that felt horrible. I don't really like the fact that someone can just enter your lobby and start doing the same thing you're doing and all of a sudden your rates just drop. Like your grades if you play this game as much as I do. Another issue I have is the distance or the need to travel in between breaks. It makes this process take a lot more effort than it needs to be and just makes the whole thing kind of annoying. And another issue is when someone just strolls in your lobby, seeing that you're already doing it, decides to do it anyways, ruining both your rates, and you can't even switch lobbies properly. Because for some reason when you try to switch lobbies, 7 out of 10 times you're gonna get the same lobby, or if you're not gonna get the same lobby, you're gonna be in a lobby with another player already grinding the wood. So it just turns into this whole kerfuffle where I don't belong anywhere anymore. There are a lot more little issues that I'm sure you'll notice if you try to do this even once in your life, but I don't want to get into that. Now, I'm sure you noticed a certain motif in all the cons I've presented so far. And I'm sure that you've noticed that a lot of the problems of grinding and foraging can be solved if you remove one element of the equation. And that will be other people. Can you imagine how much of a breeze this would be if you can just start grinding without having to worry about someone just griefing your lobby whenever they want? That would be heavenly. Now, unless I want to pull a Thanos and just snap all the annoying people that play this game, that's never gonna happen. So I've come up with an alternative way to grind this thing. Or you know, other people came up with it and I'm just gonna do what they did. First is you buy jungle saplings from this guy. And then you buy enchanted bone meal from this NPC. And we're gonna do this whole process within our private islands. The whole process isn't really that complicated. In fact, you can even call it incredibly simple. Just plant 4 jungle saplings like this, then bone meal them. Then you just chop it down, and repeat. Cons for doing this method, obviously you're gonna need to press more buttons since you have to plant, apply bone meal, and then cut the trees down within the axe cooldown if you want to do this efficiently. Now, pros of this method is that you don't have to worry about other people griefing you. You never even have to use your movement keys since you're just standing still. And you almost never have to switch lobbies because of something that's out of your control. So I think we're gonna have to roll with this method and start the grind. Okay, something weird is definitely going on here. I don't know what it is. So my Ocelot just leveled up to 82. But before I was definitely getting around 500 XP per cycle. But now I'm only getting 480. As you can see right here. 480. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the Ocelot is bugged. But it should be giving me more foraging XP every level up. But now it's giving me less, which is weird. I don't know if I should unequip it now. Oh my god. So after a couple of hours doing it this way, you might find yourself running into some issues. First one is NPC buy limit. You're probably going to run out of enchanted bone meal sooner or later if you do this method. If you have friends, you can ask them to buy some for you, or if you don't have any, it's okay. I'll be your friend. I mean, I'm not gonna buy any enchanted bone meal for you though, so I guess I'm not really your friend. So maybe just ask random people in the hub lobby to buy some for you, and you pay them. And if you get tired of doing spin maneuvers whenever planting saplings, you can try it this way. What I do is I place the back saplings first, then I just hold right click and it'll place the one in front as well. You can do the same to the other side. By doing it this way, you never really have to move your mouse vertically, up and down. So that's less movement for you for the same amount of work. Okay, let's do this. I was at it for hours, just chopping away at whatever little sanity I had left. Is this really what I wanted my life to be? Why am I even doing this? I don't really particularly enjoy it, nor do I hate it. I guess I've just done it so many times that it's become routine at this point. To watch arbitrary numbers go up on screen, even though I feel nothing Oh hey, foraging 30.